Welcome to the Remote Learning Committee. My name is Brian, and today we're going to be thinking about lesson planning during remote or hybrid learning. We actually think about lesson planning the same way for both scenarios. As a general guideline, we recommend creating 5 days per week of remote learning content, whether the students are in school some of those days or not. Having consistency between in and out of school days helps students understand the tools they'll be using to complete their assignments. It also allows for flexibility if students are absent, if they opt out of face-to-face learning, or if your district or state mandates a return to full remote learning. It also helps move your classroom to a 21st century paperless classroom where students practice a lot of skills they will use in a digital workplace. Before we get started, we want to acknowledge that lesson planning for remote learning is a big endeavor. We highly encourage you to collaborate with as many professionals as you can to share ideas and resources. So, what do lessons look like during remote learning? We recommend creating a Google Slides assignment each day. Why slides? Well, first and most importantly, it can hold different types of media. Each day, in general, we think students should have access to content instruction, directed practice, and open-ended practice. Google Slides allows you to integrate videos,
Hello, grammarians. We're going to start talking about pronouns.
images, graphics, and audio. Once there was a tree, in a way that Google Docs doesn't. Google Slides is missing a few features of Docs, so we definitely recommend you familiarizing yourself with Google Docs as you get more comfortable with lesson planning during remote learning. But for now, we encourage you to start in Slides. The other thing you'll want to check out is Google Forms. Again, this is a powerful tool that definitely has its time and place in remote learning. However, it has a few significant shortcomings that we feel makes it less than ideal for most remote learning situations. Let's talk about lesson planning during remote learning. We largely believe, in general, most lessons should have 3 areas of teaching. Remember, these are ideas to get you started. Please feel free to adapt them as you see fit. The first part of each lesson will be content instruction. This is going to take the place of your in-class lecture. Content instruction will largely take place in the form of videos. These videos can either be from YouTube or videos you create, but given the enormity of the task creating high-quality remote learning lessons is, we encourage you to either use videos already created or share the responsibility with other teachers in your school or district. You don't need to cover every idea in one video. You're free to have multiple videos scattered through your slides as you see fit. After the first round of content instruction, let's have a section for directed practice. This is the replacement for worksheets or assignments that you would typically assign in your class or for homework. The important thing is that you need to remake them in slides. Students should not have to print work out, fill it out, scan or take a picture of it, upload it, and then share their work with you to complete their assignments. They should be able to do all of their work in Google Slides. It takes a long time to recreate assignments in Google Sheets. Again, sharing the work with other staff in your building is a wise way to get more work done. Google Slides can accommodate a lot of different types of works. Students can do short answer or fill in the blank questions, long answer or essay writing. They can do matching activities. They can do graphic organizers. They can use manipulatives. They can label. They can use note-taking templates. And of course, what Google Slides were invented for, they can create slideshows. If you want help on how to create any of these types of activities, there are many great tutorials online. And if you don't know, your students may also not know. You may need to instruct them on how to complete their tasks, but you can embed tutorials and tutorial videos right in the relevant slides. Depending on your curriculum and lesson plan, you may want to go back to content instruction after directed practice, and you can repeat that as many times as you want. If you want to show students 30 seconds of a video and then have them write reactions before they watch the next section, go for it. You're only limited by your creativity. Once students have done directed practice, we also encourage you to assign content practice or rehearsal activities in a less directed way, possibly on a third-party website. Google Slides can include links to any website, and you can post student login information as a reminder right there with the link. Or students can create something on their own using the skills they just received, or practice them in a new way. Mix things up. Assignments should provide a mix of experiences, and don't forget to have students practice old skills. Remember, these are just guidelines to get started. Please feel free to bring your experience, professionalism, and wisdom to your lessons. Congratulations, you're well on your way to successful remote teaching. Remember, remote learning is a collaboration between teachers, schools, students, and families. The Remote Learning Committee is honored you decided to invite us into your classroom's family. We hope to see you in another video real soon.